Hi, hello. Forgot to do some Indigo Disc. I didn't start up the game yet because I'm like worried it'll be the same thing as the last time where it like just instantly launches you in with like the phone call, which isn't the biggest deal, but it's nice to like actually see that on stream. You know, got two DLC outs before this. Really good. They know. Where is my thingamabob? So that I can see the game. There it is. Currently have friend requests. I have a couple that I just have had for a while. I'm just like, I don't know who these people are, and I'm worried that I might know who they are. So I don't want to say no, but I probably should refuse some, but you know how it is. My audio is a bit low though, I'm seeing. Let me first of all lower Kado's audio and then boost my mic. Let's do 5 decibels. Is that good? Yeah, it could still be higher. Does 10 look good? Let's find out. Fortunately, you can't like normally boost it above 0 through the like interface. You have to go into advanced properties. It's such a like specific thing to complain about, but I'm just like, let me just use the slider. My shit's quiet. Please. I can still go just a little bit higher. So that. This should be pretty good. Okay. Hopefully the game audio is alright, but we won't really be able to tell until it's not title screen audio. And this might take a second. I feel like loading's gotten like worse since starting the game. I think like I don't know, the more I play, not even like the more that like gets added, it just stays on here forever. I don't know if there's just more to load. I mean, it shouldn't take this long either way, if it's just like what's in your boxes and shit. But it's also Pokemon Scarlet, so I don't trust that that's not enough to make it lag. All right, I don't trust that it's not enough. I think I confused myself, but you get what I mean. I don't have high expectations. Somehow, Dad, Scarlet and Violet is an optimized experience. You know, it's funny. I've been playing this game for over a year now. Starting to get the impression it's not the best optimized game, also. Yeah, I deal with this like every time now. It used to be like, it would start lagging if I hadn't like closed the game in a while. And obviously this is a different thing, but like, I would lag as I'm running around like catching eggs or whatever the hell, and I have to like close out and reopen. But now it just yeah, here we go. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Miss Parfait? No, sorry, wrong number. I wish there was an option for that. Hi, Director Clavel. My. It certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there's something we must discuss. Miss Parfait, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know of the Unova region's Blueberry Academy, I presume. By chance, I happen to. What's that? I'm watching now because you remembered you never completed Teal Mask and don't want to deal with doing that for the next DLC. That's fair. Indeed, tales of your school trip to Kitakami with the Blueberry cohort have reached even my office. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine, and he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. Can't believe this DLC is gonna last like an entire semester. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's director would specify you by name. Still, I think it best that you meet the man at least once to find out what he might be thinking. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry, I'll be there with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, I ask that you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. Alright. Scarlet Violet is especially weird time-wise, because, like, the other games, there's not, like, you know, a theoretical time limit to your adventure. So it's like, you finish your adventure, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm just hanging out. Makes sense. But this is, like, supposedly all taking place within your break? It doesn't really matter. But sometimes I'm just like, what's going on there? Yeah, the day-night cycle is weird. Because it's not synced to real time. I'm glad they did that. But it's something to get used to. Yeah, it's like now even more time passing. I've been on break for years. Considering the type of school that, blanking on the name of Nirvana Academy is, I'm not surprised that it's like, or I wouldn't be surprised if it had like long-ass breaks. But also, I feel like this might be a little bit long. Although technically, considering I'm doing a semester abroad, I guess that would imply that the break is over? Well, I guess that does happen at the end, is like, you know, it's the end of your, like, break, and now it's, like, regular school time. But also, is it? Because it sure doesn't feel like it. At least I think that was the case. If I was on break and my teacher called me up like, do you want to go on a semester abroad right now? I'm not saying I would necessarily refuse, because it's free travel. Free lodging. But I'd be like, man. Who do we have here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who are you again? I saved the world, but I'm not allowed to tell anyone about it legally. Name's Parfait. Oh, that's right, you're Parfait. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Sarano. Yeah, the 50-year-old student trainers do battle. I like that they did that on the level of, like, you know, there's older people attending college, and that's fun to, like, actually acknowledge shit like that. But this is, like, equivalent to high school? So, like, in this setting, it's like... Huh? I guess this might be, like, a combined thing or something. But that's also weird. I don't know. It's meant to be like high school. Like, considering the age of the, students attending, the, like, younger ones. It's supposed to be, like, some sort of, like, grade school equivalent anyway. There are some, like, pretty young kids attending, too. But, like, the main cast being, like, 4 teenagers who are, like, high school age makes me think that's supposed to be the idea, and then the, like, broad range aside from that is, like, oh, but also... It might be, like, an all-in-one thing? I don't know. But it's also established that, like, you can enroll at any age, so... I don't know. I guess it's just kind of outside the bounds of that. Oh, hello there, Belly. You're lively as always. Didn't realize you were here. They have a history. I think they might be a little, Anyway. Like a vocational-ish school. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Because yeah, then there'd be a reasonable explanation for, like, literally anyone to attend, regardless of, you know, how young or old they are. Of course I'm here. As director of this academy, where else would I be? You can, like, leave occasionally. And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. I thought so too. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, she is, but... I do apologize, Miss Parfait. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Soriano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Soriano. Did I not mention that? I didn't remember the name. Oh, wait, no, he didn't mention, because it was, like, Clavel who, like, called out his name as he came out. One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. American summer, right? Serrano like a pepper? Oh, I suppose it probably is. Serrano. Speaking of which, why did you request Miss Parfait specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Belly. It's very simple. You see, the reason is, I like almost expected him to go into like you're not paying attention. Why did I put that request in? Oh, that's right, the school trip to Kitakami. Parfait met some of my students there, didn't she? And some other people from here, too. Yes, one of them was named Carmen, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. She's like, please help my little brother not turn evil. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Serrano. I'd just love for you to visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Serrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I'd be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. Okay, so I'm still on the treasure hunt, so... I'm on break. But not really. I wish I could accompany Miss Parfait, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over her in my stead. You will watch over her, won't you? Oh, of course, I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. Certainly not a plot. Nor story. I feel like something's gonna happen. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Oh, Psyduck. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. I should probably dress up in, like, not vacation clothes. I just get the feeling that might be a good idea. Every day I wish it would, like, give you previews of what these would look like, maybe. I really question the shorts for autumn still. We're going to New York, which is not cold, but it's like probably pants weather. Most of the time. Okay, I am, you know what? Another look at the spring uniform. I don't like the pattern on the pants, I will say. That's kind of... But... it's kind of a cute look, though, otherwise. I'm kind of down with it. I do look like a little private school student. In, like, a charming way. thinking I'll go with that, but... I miss the fashion from Sword and Shield so bad, honestly. You're, like, legally required to be dripless here. And it's just kind of, well, it was the choice I made. Still have the school hat. Like, I understand. I know where it's coming from. But it sure is something. This is good for me. Wait. I may be a fool. I went into the change appearance thing without even realizing what I was doing. There we go. Good enough for me. Are you all ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Nah, I'm not really feeling like it. Great, then let's get going. We're gonna walk there. Still find it harder to believe that XY had way better customization for outfits. Yeah, I mean, it's a very low bar to pass. But it's so, like... I just don't get it. Because, like, the justification I've seen, I forget if it was, like, official per se, was like, oh, you're going to school, so you should have to wear a school uniform. But it's like, you're not at school for the vast majority of the plot, so it's like... And then we got given a festival uniform we can wear. Yeah, this feels very, like, black and white soundtrack. Ta-da! We're here! Isn't it convenient that you can't see any of the Unoban landscape? Sounds like the worst excuse for no customization you could possibly hear. Yeah, no, I thought so too. Oh my god, I'm, like, peeking real bad. Let me turn it down slightly. I'll do, like, 12 decibels. I mean, they're not peaking the worst, but...
Seer_CH just resubscribed for 24 months. We are so fucking back.
Let's go! 2 full years! Hey Kazakh, hi Seer! Well, doing some DLC. Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. Oh yeah! That's true. I mean, if you want to... This is actually just the entrance. School itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Like, how much do you want to bet? Like, don't get me wrong, this is, like, a cool concept, is fun. How much do you want to bet that they did this concept specifically so they wouldn't have to, like, model any of Unova? You have to use a uniform unless it's the festival outfit. Yeah, like... What's going on there? Oh, and did you notice? I suppose it didn't really matter that I swapped into this outfit, considering I'm gonna have to, like... quote-unquote have to. I'm gonna be switching to the Blueberry Academy uniform in a second here, but I feel like it's appropriate to go to the school in, like, my regular academy clothes. Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see, what else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? Yeah, why did you pick blueberry for the name? They'll force you into the outfit. Tracks. Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's because, in the language of flowers, the blueberry is said to represent a fruitful life. I think that's where it came from, right? Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Oh, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Parfait is here as part of the exchange program. Make her feel welcome, eh? Hold on. This is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I forced you into it just for you to swap back to what you had on. It's not like... It's not as good as the festival outfit. It's just not as good. Personally... I kind of like it, but it's not as good.
Amira527 just subscribed.
Let's go. Thank you for the sub, Ami. Now you have emotes. And so much power. I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. Known this dude for like 5 minutes, I'm already too tired of him being brain-dead forgetful. Yeah, I get that. Reminds me of how much they, drilled in the point that Leon is pants with directions. Train! Wait, actually! I didn't process that happened. Let's go! He must really be something special, you know? It's rare for Director Cyrano to remember the name of a new student. Huh, just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? You want me to do it? Well, yeah. You know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please, don't take it like... It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Cyrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see? And it's just not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can. That decides it. I'll take on this task. Excellent. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge into the entrance. On you go! Can I ask the other questions I didn't ask earlier? Because I'm still curious about... Sorry, I thought she had white dreads, and I was like... You can get a gorgeous view of the sunset from this walkway, you know? Just head straight to the entrance, Parfait. I can get a gorgeous view of the sunset. Not tall enough to see over that. So you're the exchange student people keep talking about. You don't look that strong. Thanks. Actually, do I have the right party? I bet I don't. I do not. Because I was gonna use... I was gonna use, like, an entirely new team, even from, like, what I did for the DLC. But I heard the students here are, a little intimidating. So I'm not sure, honestly. I am gonna use the Growlithe, though. I could use Coulant. Yeah, the Gallade! My catcher Gallade. That's Parsley. Who else? I think I probably just use the same team as I had last time. For the first DLC. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll use Ogerpon. Gotta have the baby girl. Need to get you to like level 60. Which is pretty easy, but yeah, that should be good. Because I didn't want to have a slot for Terapagos. Probably know about it if you watch the trailer, but you'll find it sooner or later at the center of the terrarium. I probably know about it, I'm just not thinking of it right now. Because I'm trying to think of anything that's in the center of the terrarium, but all I'm remembering is like the fact that it's full of starters, which isn't quite what we're looking for here. Let me save just in case I overlevel. Nah, I'm sure I'll see it. Either I know what it is and I'll realize later, or I'll have a fun surprise. There we go. But I do need to name this little guy. Considering what I got here. I went for like an English breakfast theme, so I've got a mushroom, got biscuit tea. Could do toast! There's no range limit? I'm not thinking of it based on just that. If anyone has a suggestion other than toast, I'll consider it. But for now, at least. That's toast. Don't know if you ever knew that Growlithe is rock type. Yeah. That's the shtick for the Hisuian line. The fire and rock type. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on the central court right here at the entrance, and I'm just now realizing I didn't bother to, like, teach my Growlithe any moves. It'll be fine. And any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than any other school. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. So we've seen. Oh yeah! The ice pop, the little, ice cream. I like, why did I suddenly forget the word for it? I did level up the Growlithe, yeah. Just didn't teach it any moves, so I have to go back into the relearner if there's time here. Popsicle. Why did I forget that? Like, right when I went to say it, my brain was just like, that's... You don't know that word. Oh, wait, yeah, on stream. Okay, yeah, duh. I also forgot about the cat cupcakes. Well, I forgot that I have it. You just noticed that you have it. You know what I mean. I'm never looking at that, so I forget that I have that set up. But yeah, it's cute, right? Director Cyrano, I think it's perhaps fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing out over you. Even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about in the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of our school you'll likely find surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Yeah? Really? Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? Yeah? Sir, I think it'll be easier to understand how all that works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought? Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle. Can I have a second? Could I... 1 second? Right now? Why not? I'd like to see what Parfait is capable of. Yeah, I wonder... He's just like, oh, you don't care? And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the League Club we have going here. I would be... If I had to guess, I think it'd be like, he'd be surprised that you said no, and then Lacey's like, she'll probably be more interested when you go down to the lower level. Or something like that. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. Time to guess. Assuming they haven't changed. trying to think of, like, the male Unova gym leaders in general. As someone who only thinks about women. Do we think the Stratton brothers are old enough to be fathers? Probably not of a teenager. But then it's probably been some time. They're male gym leaders in Unova. Yeah, right? The Stratton brothers are the only ones coming to mind right now. Oh, and Clay. Who else is there? Yeah, I'm like, let me try and guess which one's her dad, and I'm not even able to think of, like, the male gym leaders in general. There's, Drayton. But, he already has a daughter. Is that it? Remember his beard, but not his name. That's fair. The water guy. Oh, Marlon. True. I guess I could see it. I could see him sending his daughter to Berg. Oh my god, how did I forget Berg? I love him. Sharon. It's like, I know these characters, but if I try to think of a list of, like, the male gym leaders. Ice Ninja guy? Yeah, Bryson. I don't think... He doesn't seem like a dad to me. I don't think he'd have kids. But he is one of them. I can see Marlon having, like, sending his kid off to a underwater academy, but this doesn't seem like a place where you can, like, swim. Yeah, he's a movie star, yeah. And also, while obviously this is taking place sometime later, he was pretty young. Only male character you remember from Unova is the monochrome guy. Yeah, the monochrome guy. In other words, my man's Grimsley. Movie stars and having too many kids and marriages name a better duo. So true. I'll be honest, the first character I thought of was Grimsley, and then I'm like, well, that's an Elite Four. Yeah, I love Grimsley. He's, like, one of my favorite, like, male Pokemon characters. I just think he's neat. It's him and Steven that are, like, my mans. I bet you'll learn a thing or two. Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right. I love her little thing. Steven Stone, my beloved. I'm glad you agree. Give me a good show now, you two. I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Cyrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way he'll move on with the tour until we've given him a battle. Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited to myself to... Hi, Wiggly! Good timing. I have to restart on this one because I am... tongue-tied. Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's fucking go. As a double battle fan. Good taste. Let's give one a try to get to know each other a little better. I can't talk. Could I, like, have some... Usually this is where they're like... I know they did this in the first DLC too. But usually this is where they're like... Do you want some time to get ready? They just don't bother with that anymore. Yeah, same. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. I love Puzzle and Minun. They're my favorites of all the Pika clones. Yeah, I was also disappointed that there's only one double battle, though. They got rats! Yeah, I mean, he's got Flame Wheel, so, you know. That's something. This feels a little mean, but we'll do it. That's alright. Decent amount of damage. Ooh. Clubbing baby seals 101. Well, as I learned in the first DLC, going through the story with unevolved Pokemon is not really gonna work. You can give your Ogerpon throat chop. Ooh. Good to know. Nice crit. That was quite the harsh blow. Let's see. Now how should I turn this around? Yeah, I might want to level up my Growlithe a little more if I want to keep him as a Growlithe for a bit. Because it feels so, like, wrong to evolve immediately. Would you look at that? You go right after those type weaknesses with precision, don't you? Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go all out with pure strength. Oh shit. I mean, this isn't really a problem when I have two grass types who can at least do neutral damage, but... also. Hopefully that doesn't kill. Also, I forgot I have low kick. Well, cute doesn't work. Knives it is, yeah. You kill her cute rats and she's like, oh, okay, and she takes out a gun. Well, you beat me soundly. That's a funny thing about having level 100s. Spectacular! You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you terrestrialize one of your Pokemon, though. I forgot to do that. Oops. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. Pull out a gun too if my rats got defeated by a child with a club. Yeah. You know what? Fair. Well done to the both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part. Wow, your uniforms are better than ours. Considerably. You'll pay for what you've done to my rats. It suits you beautifully. Wait, no, that's Lacey saying that. I'm more appreciative of the comment from her. It suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. Imagine if that shit existed in real life. I mean, maybe it does and we just don't know about it. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons and such in Paldea. Hey, here's a card that'll give you, like, cool deals and more clothes in a different country. That thing is great, but there is a 5th outfit that comes with those along, aside from the 4 seasonal ones. Ooh. Now that you look the part, and hopefully feel it too, why don't we head into the school? How did I get changed without going into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy. Our world famous terrarium. Well, at least they got healed. Yeah, let's... Don't think about how they just changed a child into new clothes in the broad daylight. Yeah. Don't think about that part of video games. Howl? Probably not going to be useful, even though we're doing double battles. Bad special attack on Toast. Listen. Oh, we do have Fire Fang. I'm just going for, like, what I can actually get out of this for right now. Rock Slide. Ooh, true, Rockhead. Fair point. Yeah, I'm used to avoiding that, but... Definitely at least replace Bite with Crunch. I probably don't really need Flame Wheel. So I'll see if there's any other, like, coverage things. Takedown. Probably the best option. Yeah. And you mentioned... Good shit. What else do we got? Probably get Double Edge and Wild Charge. That's true, yeah. Is there anything I want to replace with this? I don't think I'm gonna use Slam. So I might as well have the extra coverage. But yeah, let's see. If I already have it, I might as well just do that. And Double Edge and Wild Charge. There's that. Yeah, and if I have Dark type coverage on someone else, probably don't need to worry about it. With you... No Double Edge, though. That's fine. An egg move we can get on Growlithe. I don't think I'm gonna go that far, but... I'm gonna bring you up to 70. Nice. That's a little bit better. Yeah, no, I know the Mirror Herb trick, but it still takes time that I don't want to spend. Yeah, believe me, I know about Excadrill. I've done a Nuzlocke before. Nice Torchic. Terrarium time! Take your time. Wow. As an American, it really is like this here. This is it! The park beneath the sea that has gained renown all around the world. Our very own terrarium. Oh, that's why they spell it with 2 R's instead of 3. Because it's Terra. I don't know how it took me this long. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling makes it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. I designed this all myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. I would be worried if you built it cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. And off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coastal biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Craggy, crunchy, rugged. Bleh. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Yeah, it's already, like, looking kinda questionable. It's crunchy. She knows from experience. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We sure put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Parfait, which biome tickles your fancy off the bat? Well, this one's familiar. The rocks are crunchy. Oh, so you like it cold, do you? I hate it cold, but I'm used to it. I'm not very good with the cold myself, but Ice-type Pokemon can be awfully cute. If you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines you've installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Cyrano, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? How many people that eat rocks do you know, Parf? Well. Aye. Huh? But don't you know that already, Lacey? That... you know, I can't read. Don't you know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. That right there is terrarium. That right there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. I'm gonna take a sip of water. You know, I'm gonna have a little bit of water. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that was jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though, I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it? Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's goo. Now what was it? I plumb forgot. Briar put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself. She is so sus. That's what I thought you might say. Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in the class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Oh, it looks like you're right in time to see a class session, too. This is too good of a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, Parfait? And get your first taste of our school's classes. Yeah, sure. I do love to see that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. My phone. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own. I think it'd be even more of a hassle than anything. I think I'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own. Well, doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Oh, wait, sir, you don't... But I've made sure that the dorm room has been all set up for you, Parfait, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh, yes, and one other thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me? I need to get used to talking again. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as I please. Don't be afraid to go Sawsbuck wild. Great. It's your student life here at the Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. Yay, freedom! Hey, hold on. I recognize this one. Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere? That's right, my old partner. How are you, partner? I mean, Parfait. Do I know you? Well, Perrin. Wipe, so true. That's right. Good old Perrin is still kicking around. You're doing well yourself, eh? I sure appreciated all the help you gave me back in Kitakami, tracking down the Blood Moon Beast. I never thought I'd bump into you just like this. How about I teach you a new pose to celebrate? Looking good. Oh, and that's the Growlithe I entrusted to you. So you've been adventuring together, huh? Look at that, Growlithe. It's your brother. I told you you'd meet each other again. This is exactly why I wanted to bring in Growlithe. I knew this was gonna happen. So you're here as some sort of exchange student, huh? Nice. What a coincidence. I just started working here. As a photographer, of course. That's typical me, eh? Sounds like a fair. But I'm still sort of waiting to hear if the school likes my work, to be fair. They say they want snapshots of the terrarium and the students and all for upcoming marketing stuff. So how about some photos of you? Speaking of photos, I've got a hot tip I could let you in on. But if I told you, I'd bet you'd just go running right off. How about this? I'll snap some candid shots of you catching tons of Pokemon in the terrarium. Don't worry, you won't even notice I'm nearby. If I make enough headway in my work by the time you register, say, 200 Pokemon in the Blueberry Pokedex, I'll share that hot tip. 200! Alright. What do we have so far? It's just like the defaults. $78. I assume the couple that I have seen are, Puzzle-Minun and Excadrill. It took me a second. Yeah, all the starters. Makes sense. The BB League. Interesting. Dodrio. I'm not gonna spend time like catching stuff because that would, you know, that would take forever, but I'll take a look around. because I have no idea what's in this. A lot of Kanto Pokemon, which is alright. But I'd like to see anything else, please. The Savannah biome. I guess that's just all that's here, though. Lust. Oh, so many eggs. Hello. The instant lag as soon as I enter the swamp. Not surprising at all. Oh, the Rufflet! Finally a Pokemon that isn't from Kanto. Blech. Yeah, that sure is the Unova wild Pokemon theme. Sure. If I run into one, I might as well. Please, God. I guess not. Egg, though. Egg. This is the end of this biome. Not quite. Here we go. What's this? Ugh. Suddenly there's people here. I mean, this is nothing new, but Sawsbuck, though. Look at all them. As a Deerling fan, I'm always delighted. Always delighted to see a Deerling horde just wandering around. Hole. Trapinch! So surprising to see Wild Happiny. Because baby Pokemon and all. Is this still Savannah? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so the biomes are fairly big. Makes sense. Yeah, if I want to get out of here, I gotta go this direction. Sawsbuck and Deerling, my beloveds. I just think they're neat. Are these, like, anything? They're just structures. Fair enough. Oh, Flygon. Have we had, like, just, like, wild Flygon before? The random, just, like, singular Deerling. Canyon biome. Oh, Tyrogue. Yeah, a lot of, Geodude line, which makes sense. And still more Sawsbuck. They're just everywhere. I guess there's probably, like, since it's split into 4 zones. You got spring in the, Savannah biome, autumn here. That's cute. It's a cute way of doing it. Supposedly there's, starters in here somewhere. But I haven't seen any yet. I assume that's a special deal. Might just be rare, though. It's weird how few, like, Unova Pokemon there are in here, because we got Deerling and Sawsbuck, but, like, I mean, here's Alomomola. But, like, I guess they wouldn't have a huge priority on that. Because they would want to have, like, other region species in here. Scizor! It's nice seeing, like, the Trade Evolution Pokemon out in wild. Let's head over to the polar biome. Structures look like they took Blacephalon and Stack Attack and smushed them together. Yeah. I do wonder what the deal is with that. Because they look like... they do remind me in texture of, like, the, Terra Crystals. It's just they made them into cubes. So I wonder if that's the deal. One quick ball. There we go. They eat rocks and often get into a scrap over them. The impact of grapplers smashing together causes a flash of light and a booming noise. I don't know if I wanted that in my party, though. Yeah, let's start heading northways. You can see the goop from here. Oh yeah, it's Rainbow Road, just like NES Rainbow Road. Or SNES, I guess. It's also nice that they have the Alolan Geodude line here, specifically. It's convenient. Vulpix! And the gullet in the distance. Many friends. They live together in a skulk, helping one another. Before eating their prey, they freeze it solid with their negative 58-degree Fahrenheit breath. Night. A skulk. Don't actually know what that is. Just like Minecraft? Hold on. A group of foxes. I see. The more you know. It is a nice zone in general, though. There's another deerling. All-terrain deer. Okay, let's see how the water handles. Because we've already been given a poor review. Oh, there's a cave, though. I do have to know. Can I go in here? Yeah, ooh. Chartstone Cavern. I bet you can do, like, the, evolutions like, ooh, Minior. What's the one bug from Alola? Vikavolt. They have other evolution methods now, but still. Yeah, this is just like in, like near Driftvale. Chartstone Cave. Joltik. Time. They're just like, hey, the Terra Crystals kind of look very similar to the, floating rocks in Chartstone Cave. What if we just made it a second time? What if Chartstone Cave but in 3D? Ooh. Terra rocks look edible. Yeah, they do. I'd take a crunch out of them. This is, Chartstone Cavern? What did it say? Yeah, cavern. It's very cool, though. I love tunnels. Heh. Just a little guy. Yeah, they made it pretty obvious. I respect it. Like, clearly, considering this is all, like, man-made, it was supposed to be like, hey, what if we made that cave from, like, near Driftvale? Because clearly some specific Pokemon like that kind of environment. Makes sense. Now I'd like to leave the cave. Not sure how easy that is. Maybe I should just warp out. Oh, wow, yeah, okay, so it, like, sends all the way over to the other biome. Neat. It's nice that there's, like, crossover like that. It just leaves while I want to, like, cross this area. Where are they? Where? Don't false advertise at me. There they are. Where's Minchina, though? Stop chasing me. I'm trying to look at the baby. Reuniclus in the wild. Neat. There it is! Oh, there's so many! I just think they're neat. I am tempted to, like, drop a member of my team in favor of, Minchino, but I couldn't do that. Thanks for that. Just look at them. Hold on. They don't respond to the music, I don't think. Never mind. Well, they seem to respond for a second there. But yeah, I guess it's just your own Pokemon. Anyway, I'll move on. I just had to have a moment. The Minion? Whoa. Hell yeah. I just think they're neat. Yeah, actually, I think this is my favorite area of the, like... I haven't visited all of them yet, but... this one's nice. It's got Minchino, so, like, I'm already satisfied. That's basically as much as it takes. 2,200 degrees, so warm us right up. The polar biomes where Pokemon live, but they're really good at handling the cold. It's got a few more ice types than other biomes. The water's frozen solid, that guy says. I don't think it is. Also, I'm sorry to Koraidon that I'm, like, swimming through this. Kind of feel bad for that now that I think about it. At least it's awake. Coastal biome. This is the way to enter this biome for sure. Feels very appropriate. This is definitely like the catch-up area for anyone who hasn't been like playing through the last couple of generations. Is this a battle? Cause over and under, Galarica twigs go all around, and a nice accessory is what we've found. Gotcha. Makes sense that you'd be here with all the Slowpoke. Well, I'll try not to, well, actually, where's the first lesson again? Right, yeah, it was in the coastal biome. I'm gonna try not to activate that in case it's like a proximity thing. Because I wanna take a look around first. Very important. They do have Cottony and Whimsicott in this area. Which is also very appealing to me as, like, my favorite line. Well, more so Whimsicott's my favorite Pokemon. I'd have to think about, like, my favorite overall evolution line. I love Bridge. But yeah, we have one of my favorite Pokemon over in the Arctic biome with Minccino. And then my absolute favorite with Whimsicott, so I'm like, it's a hard choice. Minecraft Bridge. Hi, Survivor. As a Lilligant fan, the Whimsicotts are your rivals. Why pit two queens against each other? A lot of pick-a-peck. This is the class. I'm not doing that yet. It's over on this island over here. More Slowpoke, maybe? Yeah, that makes sense. They're just chilling. I guess the Minion is, like, pretty capable of dealing with any type of weather. I already have one. Oops. That's fine. The line running down its side can store sunlight. It shines vividly at night. Neat. I just like them. So many Trumbeak. I think I've gotten the basic idea of this biome, though. Get the picture. So... yeah, let's head back. Although there's a cave. Esper. What are they up to? I like that there's one singular Slowpoke in this cave. Needed some time alone, I understand. I was like, surely there'll be a species that is only found in this cave. No. It's just Slowpoke. Where was the class? Right down here. Nice locking. Hi, am I late? Oh, Parfait! You're fucking late. You didn't have any trouble finding the place? Whisper, whisper. Say again? I didn't quite catch that. Alola, everybody. Shall we get started? Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climate we've recreated here in the Costa biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokemon you'll find living here, adapted for such weather. One such species has even grown exceptionally larger than it might in other regions thanks to all the light exposed to here. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have completely different appearances depending on the region. We call this variation a regional form. And that brings us to today's task. I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. When you've got one, come and report to me. Now get catching. I kinda already have one. Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go. Don't overthink it and just do your best for this first class. Don't overthink it, huh? Did you manage to catch an Alolan form Pokemon for me? Okay, so they do let you just, like, submit one you already have. That's one alright. You have without doubt got yourself an Alolan Vulpix. It exhales air colder than negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. It's also sometimes known by an older name, Keo. Wait, Parfait, you already finished the assignment? I was really motivated. So battling isn't your only talent, then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon, too. It's easy to see how high level the students must be at Naranja Academy. Alright, everyone, gather around. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for this class session. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before next session. Class dismissed. Man, really? Guess I'm stuck with homework. Get good. So, Parfait, what did you think of your first Blueberry class? It was Blueberry. Really? It makes me so happy to hear that. Oh, I was supposed to make an appearance at the club room. Shoot! I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have a lot of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests. Or just barbecues for short. I mean BBQs. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles or to catch specific Pokemon. Those sorts of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be or where you'll need to go to carry it out. But if you can do what's asked of you, you'll earn Blueberry Points, also called BP. This definitely isn't going to get confused with another type of BP. BP is the kind of school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and short of it is that you should do BBQs and get yourself BP. School script. that's it for me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy. Hey, this is Parfai's phone, right? It's me, Carmine. I heard the news. You got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right? Huh. One of my teachers told me. Never thought we'd be fellow students at BB Academy. Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Now, let me think. Where can we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's this place called Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know what's good for you. Thanks, Carmine. Very cool. Plot time! Although actually, I probably should take a brief break so I don't die. Because this is a lot of talking after being out of the stream game for a normal amount of time. So yeah, I'll BRB for 10 minutes. I'll run an ad break. Might only do 5. We'll see. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. I'm back. The ad button is still like in loading status for me, which is very cool. Just gonna assume that I'm back. I have some time before I'm gonna reach the next area anyway, so. Perhaps they are simply not functional. Good old OBS. I like that we have Zangoose and Survivor in the same area. That's gonna work out really well. It is like how it is in nature though, so I suppose it makes sense. Or a Momola. That is not a cave we've been in before, unless it's the one that had the slowpoke, but I think that was lower. Yeah. Labyrinth? Sorry? Interesting. Doesn't seem like much of a labyrinth so far, but I suppose I'll find out. Yeah, I'm starting to see how this is a labyrinth. But good adventures always go left. I don't know what's left anymore. Please. But I'm just passing by. Interesting place. Definitely took us further from where we're going. So I guess that's fine. We do love a labyrinth, though. I'm actually trying to get somewhere right now. I have a girl to meet, so please allow me. But yeah, Carmine, huh? She ended up being an interesting character, like, within the first DLC, so interested in seeing what she's gonna do here to hopefully prevent her little brother from, being very normal. Whoa. Yeah, I think we found the spot. So yeah, things are a bit rough right now. I couldn't agree more. Ah, you have a visitor, Carmine. Long time no see, Parfait. I bet you miss me, huh? Yeah. Honesty is the best policy, eh? Time for me to go. Nice seeing you, Carmine. So long. Okay, see you around. That's one of my classmates. She's an interesting one. Speaking of classmates, it feels kind of weird seeing you here at my school. And look at you. You haven't changed at all since we last met. As for me, well, I've been helping Miss Briar with her research. We've been to all sorts of different regions. It's made my Pokemon a lot stronger than they were the last time we battled. You want to see? Oh, you totally want to see. Well, we have a battle court right here, so get into position. No time to prep. You just gotta go. Okay, you ready for a double battle? You won't know what hit you. I forgot she also uses the Mightyena. Just like me. I'll give you a special treat since you came all this way. Get ready to eat terrarium dirt. Oh hey, Ogerpon. Aw, you must have really missed me, huh? I love that she has a line for her. Ogerpon's back! Yeah, no, I'm really glad I used her. Hey, stop that! Why don't you use one of those not very effective moves sometimes? Super Fang. I mean, if you want to. Well, that works. That's less than I would have hoped for. But that's still nice. Nice crit. There you go with the big hits. Maybe I should teach you a lesson or two in kindness, hmm? Come on, Toast. Still not great. Oh, Toast. And oh, Ogerpon. Yeah, Toast really might need to just evolve immediately. Which sucks. Yeah, I guess that's about as good as we're gonna get. So let's do Freeze Dry on you. Oh, Toast. See you next time, little buddy. Probably a bad idea, but I do want to use my Mightyena at least once. That should help, though. That's it. I'm ready to go all out. Time for me to tear it up. Tear it up. I get it, because... I should probably Terra. I always forget to do this. I always forget to, G-Max and Sword as well. I never forget in, like, gym battles. Because there's the obvious timing of, like, last Pokemon left, but, like... Everywhere else? I don't think about it as much. That's probably, you know, a better way of doing that. Kind of forgot that I could just... That, you know, that Sinistcha was grass type and I could just freeze dry. Somehow. That did not go the way I'd planned. I got so much stronger once I could terrestrialize my Pokemon, but you just had to go and get even stronger, didn't you? You still don't hold back in battles, huh? Another thing that hasn't changed a bit. Hey, by the way, have you, run into Kiki yet? Nope. Oh, never mind. If you haven't seen him yet, it's fine. You kidding me? Why, was this assignment too hard for you too? Wait, that's... Kiki? There he is, looking normal. I knew it! That's Kieran. He almost saw us. He looks a little different. Wait, that's Kieran? Shh, keep your voice down. I thought I told you to train 5 Pokemon to battle with. Sorry. Things have been really hectic at home last month. Or this month. Oh, got it. So that means you're just okay being this weak forever? That's what I'm hearing? No, Well, since you're so busy, I'll go ahead and do you a favor. I'll write your resignation from the club for you. I don't need people in my club who don't take it seriously. Wait, Kieran! I'm sorry! Give me another chance! Oh, Onion Boy. Not what you were expecting, right? Kiki looks different, acts different. He hasn't been the same since we got back from the school trip. Well, that was painful to watch. Ugh. If it isn't Carmine. And Carmine's new mystery friend. I think I might have heard of you, though. Are you that new kid with the wild backstory? What a lovely surprise! Just the annoying bozo I didn't want to run into. Come on now, at least introduce me. How about being underwater for the first time since Gen 3? Oh yeah, I suppose so, huh, Red? This is Drayden. And he's the worst. Any relation to Drayden? He's the strongest trainer at Blueberry Academy. Well, he was at least. Since Gen 5. Oh, yeah, huh. The, like, little ruins. I think. Oh, no, right, the underwater tunnel. Beautiful intro, thanks. Oh, it had runes. Okay, so I was thinking the right thing. Right, yeah, because yeah, it had both. It had both. Submerged castle. Yeah, that was the deal. This is Parfait. She's here on a foreign exchange program. She's my friend and... What about Kieran? You friends with the guy? Yeah, we're friends. I don't think we're friends anymore, though. Oh, I see. That's great. Alright, Parfait. How about I show you our club room? Huh? Why do you need to do that? You haven't joined any of the clubs we got here, right? I've been here for 2 minutes. Take it from me. You'll have a way better time here if you join one. Words. We'd love to have such an interesting new member. In fact, we'd better call dibs now. Come with me. Yeah, Black White 2, like, gameplay-wise, was so good. Hey, hold on! A lot of content, it was all good content. See? I told you he was the worst. Look at him, just assuming we'll go along with whatever. I'm going with you. Caught up to you. Yeah, story-wise, it was really good too. The whole generation. Yeah, I would have gone off exploring more if I wasn't doing it on stream. And here we are. Hey, are you sure this is a good idea? You know, cause of Kieran? Don't worry. He won't show up here anytime soon. If you say so. Anyway, this is the base of operations for the League Club. This is going to be the only club you're able to join, because we didn't want to model all the other ones. On behalf of the whole club, glad you're here. What's the club do? Glad you asked. Oh, look at the whiteboard! The Sudowoodo and the Wooper. We Blueberry Academy students have our own Pokemon battle ranking system, the BB League. The Baby League. Here in the League Club, we battle each other to train up so we can climb the ranks. We win, we lose, we have a good old rowdy time. Such is our humble club in a nutshell. You're not wrong, but seriously? That's how you explain it to new people? Yep. Oh, I guess we're having less of a good old rowdy time than usual lately. I'm a member of the club too. I don't show up to the club room very much though. Just FYI, the top 4 Pokemon trainers in the BB League are called the BB League Elite Four. And this annoying toothpaste-haired bozo is one of them. So is that girl you saw with me at the terrarium earlier. Too bad you didn't make the cut, Carmine. I've just been too busy with extracurricular stuff. Haven't had time for league matches. If we're talking about actual skill, I'm way above any of the Elite Four. That's no lie. What you think, Parfait? Fun club, huh? I guess. Plot battles and DLC are real fun. Yeah, I heard they're like... At least at some point you fight trainers with like EV train teams and shit, and I'm just like, oh. On the one hand, that's very cool. On the other hand, I'm not sure I'm willing to put in that much effort for plot stuff, if that's true. Oh, I can feel the enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think that takes care of it. You're in, on a trial basis. Huh? What do you mean, trial basis? You heard me. As far as the Drayster is concerned, we're clubmates now. Trial basis clubmates. So now you can use this clubroom freely and do whatever with the stuff here. Check out the computer over there too. It's super helpful. It lets you use your BP to support kids in other clubs. They'll return the favor in different ways. Yeah, finally doing more doubles during, like, plot. Here, give it a shot, and you'll see what I mean. Try sending that to Mitch in the baseball club. He can help you out with your throwing form. Oh? Thanks for the support, Parfait. Wish we could do it in person, but let's try pitching some ideas for new ways to throw. See, I was thinking I could hold my hand like this. Get me? Then I swing my leg and yeah! Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Talking through this with you really helped. We've come up with a real home run here. Blastoise actually uses its cannons in this game. Ooh. If you ever want to change how you throw your Pokeballs, just give me another call. Oh, whoa, you did it. Not bad for your first time. That'll teach me to doubt your skills. Yeah, I can click things and talk to a person on the phone. Here, I got a really nice present for you. From one charming catch to another. Oh shit. You can have this too. Put it on and you'll look just like the Drayster. Words. Anyway, feel free to computer it up any way you want. You want. Like I said, we're trial basis clubmates now. Yeah, I'm also guilty of hit it until it dies. That's all you really need to do. And that's not all. For a limited time, you can have as many of these snacks as you want. Those snacks are all yours, Drayton. Snacks you'd leave around open and half-finished. I wouldn't go near any of them. Who knows how long they've been sitting around. Hope changing throw type is in next gen. Yeah, please. All the explaining left me starving. I think I'm gonna head over to the cafeteria. If you wanna officially join us, maybe we can have a cafeteria date to talk details. What? He's seeing ya. Bold. That bozo. Seriously, what is his problem? And a cafeteria date? What does he even mean by that? Well, a date is... No, I know what a date is. Were you seriously about to explain it to me? Sorry. Being in here puts me on edge. Let's go somewhere else. Someplace people won't bother us. I know, let's go to your room. Little horsey. Bleh. Last time we hung out, you... Yeah. Well, looks like this is your room. It sure is just a reskin of your room back at the academy, huh? Funny. Most BB students live in dorms, you know? So what do you think? How's it compare to the dorm rooms back at your school? So blue! Well, we're at Blueberry Academy. Of course it's blue. You can come have a look at my room later, too, if you want. We'll say if they have past version of Porygon or Ditto, I will riot. Yeah? Oh, but I got distracted. There's something I need to tell you. It's about Drayton and, well, Kiki. Drayton. Don't trust that knucklehead. He might seem like a slacker, but don't let him fool you. He's up to something. He's a real annoying super jerk. He barely even goes to class. He's had to repeat the same year 3 times. Point is, don't let your guard down around him, ever. And there's one more thing I need to tell you about. I mean, considering the theories behind the Paradox Pokemon, it kind of makes sense if we got past versions of them. Kiki is, well, you know, you saw how he is. He's scaring me nowadays. Ever since we got back from Kitakami, it's like he's become a totally different person. He's been battling and training every day. He's even cutting back on sleep. He's definitely gotten stronger. Drayton used to be the strongest student here, but Kiki beat him. And now Kiki's the president of the League Club and the BB League champion. I guess he must be pretty busy. He barely talks to me anymore. Yeah, we did start his villain arc, honestly. Yeah, no, it's like, the past version of the dogs also is like further proof that the Paradox Pokemon aren't what they seem to be. Oh well, he's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Yeah, definitely. Kieran's changed, but you've stayed the same. Kieran's down to just one friend these days. I'm glad to see you. Keep sticking with him, won't you? Thank you. You're going on your date. I mean, you're gonna go hang out with Drayton later, right? I'd go with, but if I don't finish up this report today, I'm really gonna be in trouble. I'd love for you to join the League Club. But if Drayton gives you any trouble, don't be afraid to give him a good sucker punch. I do like that they pick Pokemon that, like, clearly should not have existed in the past like that. For the past Paradoxes. Because I think it's a good way of, like, wink wink nudge nudging at the whole, like, it's actually just an imagination machine theory. Actually, a multiverse theme. Multiverse machine. Yeah, I could see that too. And this is also the exact same cafeteria, I think, as in, Naranja. Just reskinned. It's fair, don't get me wrong. Just funny. Hey, Parfait. No need to stand there. Grab a seat. They did a multiverse thing, though? Damn. Here's the Dracer take. The Academy Special is the best thing on the menu. It's also soft, you can basically just gulp it down. Barely even need to chew. Chew your food. You and my mom would get along. So listen, your Pokemon are pretty strong, yeah? With a team like that, you've got a shot at becoming the BB League champion. Wouldn't that be wild? An exchange student just rolling up here and snatching the crown? I want to see you join the BB League, Parfait. You in? He's just gonna say, like, okay, cool. I don't know. Look who's decided to grace us with their presence. Wow, it's the champion! And the rest of the Elite Four, too! What did you want to talk to me about? Nothing special. Just thought we could grab a bite. Or better to do that than the cafeteria. What a waste of time. If you got so much time to goof off, why don't you go train your Pokemon? You think maybe this is why you always lose to me? Yeah, I'll take that as a no. So I can't swing a lunch date with you even if I got your old little pal with me? Parfait? You look different. But why? You didn't hear that she was coming to study abroad here? For real? Yes, it's true. Director Cyrano himself introduced her to me when we met at the school's entrance. The Alga and Palkia were having a history fit or something interesting. We're already tight, us two. In fact, I was just asking Parfait to join the BB League. Ooh, I like it! That'd be fire! What? A student from another school joining the BB League? Unprecedented. That's right! Parfait may be wonderfully capable in battle, but that doesn't mean she belongs in the BB League. Ah, come on. Do you all hate fun and friendship or something? Want to exclude someone who's taken our same classes and living in our same dorms? How's she not one of us? And isn't this place supposed to be all about students having autonomy? I think we should vote on it. I'm a yes, obviously. How about you, Lacey? I'm sorry, but considering the rules, it's a no from me. What about you, Crispin? Huh? Yeah, right. Why not? She's at our school. That makes her a student like us, right? How about you, Amaris? What do you say? I abide by the rules of the institution. Proposition declined. 2 against 2, huh? Alright then. Let's test the reigning BB League champion, our mighty Kieran. It doesn't matter who I'm facing. I don't lose. Guess we got our answer. Oh, Kieran, wait! Drayden, manipulating people to get what you want, it's just not right! I like the chef. Maybe my favorite of the group. Just from vibes. Sorry, Parfait. Guess I'll be joining the BB League, huh? Well, look on the bright side. Maybe you and Kieran will come out of this better friends. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. Every step of the way. But now that the decision's been made, you better get you officially signed up. Meet me at the reception desk in the school's entrance area. I have to join. Now, it was like Team Rocket barely in Journey or something. I went to the wrong place, I think. Nope, he's over here. There you are. This is where we can get you signed up for the BB League. Cool. How can I help you today? I want to join the BB League. Baby League. It says here that you're an exchange student, which means you're not technically enrolled here at our academy. No, don't mind that. Me Elite Four talked it over real quick. My friend here is good to join. I don't mean to sound rude, but I'm not sure if I can take what you say here at face value, Drayden. Yeah, it's a stupid argument and broke up sometime before you see Cassidy and Butch actually making a life for themselves. Huh. No, he's telling the truth. I'm allowing Parfait to join the BB League. Yes, champion. One moment, please. Didn't expect you to ride up in shining armor and save the day. I've got a feeling you're trying to play Puppet Master. But if I get a shot at battling Parfait, then that's fine with me. That's just peachy. Parfait? You better not go losing to anyone until our battle. I'll try my best. Good. I'm not a little kid anymore, and you'll know it when I show you how the best of the best battle. Kiki, you shouldn't talk to Parfait like that. Shut it, sis. Looking forward to seeing you climb the ranks. He is such a dick now. I'm sorry, Parfait. Kiki was really acting out, wasn't he? That was my first time talking to him in a while, too. Man, such an attitude. Well, he's Mr. Big Deal Mighty Champion, after all. Great, and you're the one who dragged Parfait into all this BB League drama, aren't you? Me? No way, this is all her idea. Right, Parfait? Take my side, please. No doubt about it. Hear that, Carmine? She's hungry for action. I don't know. I think something fishy's going on. Something's fishy going on. Definitely what we're going for here. But, well, if you're gonna do this, you might as well do your best. I'll be cheering for you. And please keep an eye on Kiki for me. Bye. Thank you for waiting. Your entry into the BB League is complete. Great timing. Parfait is cleared to compete in the BB League. Usually you'd start by battling regular students and climbing the ranks. But seeing as how you've got recommendations from several Elite Four members and Director Sereno, you'll start from a higher rank. You'll skip straight into challenging the Elite Four at their respective bases in the terrarium. Once you clear their trials, that is. I'll go ahead and mark their locations in your Rotom phone now. Neat. Challenge to lead Elite Four, you lead BP, which you can earn by doing BBQs. Yeah, same shit as always. You can start with whichever one of us you want. Your call. Anytime you want to battle one of us, you'll have to do a fun little trial we cooked up first. Sounds good, right? Catch you in the terrarium, bud. Late. Thinking... Wait. Okay, so that map just like connects and there's like a notation there. Okay. Thinking since I'm getting a little tired, my voice is getting a little tired, I might call it at that. I've gotten through like the tutorial. So I've got like the main thing all set and done. Debating on whether I want to do the rest on stream like Saturday, or if I want to just like do the rest on my own or something. Because I do have an entire other Pokemon game to play through. So I'll make up my mind tomorrow. I'll see if I can resist playing it on my own, which I probably can't. So yeah, now. Yeah. Gonna see if I can find anyone to raid. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I know I didn't stream for too long. I hope you have a good night. Let's see. Yeah, otherwise though, I'm gonna do practice for karaoke on Saturday. For probably, like, not very long. Giving Parf stream success. True. Yeah, I'll do that for a little while though. Who is up? Trying to decide. I'm not used to having this many options for rating purposes. This is new to me. Fern is playing Paleo Pines, which sounds like a nice time. I immediately get an ad for the DLC. Or no. This is just like the entire game. It's interesting. Oh no, it is the DLC. I thought it was just like buy the game and the DLC pass and
I'm
all that.
Ganius! I'm Bobby! I'm Antichrist! I'm Insen! I can kill God!
I forgot I had that one. Anyway, we're gonna go say hi to Fern. They're playing some Paleo Pines. So I'll see y'all on Saturday, probably. Just to remind me. Yeah, it is very important. Yep. I'm gonna switch to my ending screen in a second here, so I'll see you around. Go say hi to Fern. And have a good night.